Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hello.
Hmm?
It is I, once again, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. And look at these rapscallions I've brought with me. Ho ho! We've got Kiko Francisco Villasenor and also the man who holds the entire universe inside of his head, Eric J. Benson. Now, I mean, just as a brief aside, I was going to say we all probably, but we probably don't. I think they probably taught us different songs in our church. Do you guys know he's got the whole world in his hands?
Oh, we did. We sung that
Yeah.
in like kindergarten. Like that
Yeah,
was
that
a
wasn't
public
even
school
like a
thing.
church song.
Yeah.
Oh, like so in public school, I'm just telling you, the '80s were a wild ride, people. We were name checking the Lord right there, at elementary school. But so now, Mr. Benson,
Mm-hmm.
I know that you have robust and detailed notes
Mm-hmm.
about everything that has occurred here because you set them down immediately so that you can, reconstitute the universe at any time. And so I think that Kiko and I are very excited to hear what might have occurred previously in this game. No, I
Like
understand.
what you did?
Well, yeah, but no, I understand that.
You want to know what you did?
I understand that it's BattleTech related in some way,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. But beyond that, I can't figure it out. There's a large robot. Is that what you're saying?
Just one.
Question.
It's not
Just one.
It's like the Iron Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that would ball. I would play a role playing game based on the Iron Giant for sure. But no, you actually know true things. I mean, the truth is that Kiko has has even more robust documentation, but that's all the way down to like how much money I've misspent.
I wish that were true. For some reason, I think like the cloud ate my last session notes. So
Oh God, you scared the shit out of me. I thought it was going to say the whole thing was deleted.
No. We have some stuff, but in the meantime, Eric, if you would be so kind,
Mm-hmm.
to regale us with the most recent tales, where, as much as I might have said before, we are essentially taking our merry band and moving up one ring to the Zolara level, where the stakes are even higher. Is that basically right?
Yeah, but you never made it. You
No.
didn't even get there. You haven't even tried to get there.
No. We took as is our way. We took a job on for Uncle Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
You did on Rochelle.
Yeah.
And you were there at the payment of the Federated Sons to essentially seek out the potential of there being some new upstart terrorist organization.
And what did we discover? Now I remember.
Yeah, now you remember
Oh,
that
them.
seeing that it was the sword of Blake, or from what you have now come to know,
Yeah.
your mother's.
Yes. And so, obviously now, even though we don't have, a full assessment of everything, we haven't had like the, British mystery drawing room scene where everyone is, seated and waiting for the news. Obviously she, at the live game at Unplugged, she did steal my Cyclops. And there's all kinds of reasons to steal a Cyclops. That a Cyclops is its own reward, but the main reason that she probably did that is because it has telemetry on it. It has the telemetry from my father's death on it, which was the fantasy scenario for us, was that we could move this out of the family drama realm and into the cold realm of the Excel spreadsheet and try to figure out exactly what had happened there. But yeah, she disappeared with the mech, and also this this little lance from the sword wouldn't kill Stavron, which I think I think is because they could have.
They received direct battlefield orders to let you leave the
Well,
scene.
exactly. And so that's
Logan did not appreciate that.
no, no. And so I think that is the state of play, is that essentially we're coming back to
Well, what had happened
yeah,
was you and Logan had gone off and had I guess we'll call it a debriefing.
yeah,
Um, Logan wants proof. You kind of put the pieces together for him, but he actually wants proof of what Hannah is doing. He then somehow agreed to send money to fix the entire Calypso.
yeah. So
Uh,
we got a same day ACH. So I mean
no,
that money should have
you
that
haven't
money
seen
should
any
have
money hit your.
it should have settled in my account. It's supposed to be one business day.
Yeah, well, maybe if you were using crypto, it'd
Yeah,
settle quicker.
yeah. Bitcoin solves
Um,
this. You
yeah,
know.
Also, you forgot about the bank holiday, so
yeah. Also, so he had set you down back at the Calypso, took off, um, but at that time, Chamber Boggs came a knocking, and he was very upset that you actually took Roshan off
Yeah,
planet to do Merc missions, as that is
yeah,
not what he has signed up for and what he should be concentrating on.
yeah. It was what's funny is that like obvious like that makes perfect sense. Like everything that you're saying there seems correct to me, but at the same time, it's like Stavron just did not. Stavron just didn't. He just thinks of all these things as being tools that he has on the board to solve various problems. The idea that there would be some, cultural bifurcation between mech jocks and mech warriors, like to him is he just hadn't considered that to be the case. But he's very much like, mostly grew up in space. Like he doesn't know a lot of really basic stuff. You know,
Yep. And then at the behest of Chamber, Roshan spent some time in the simulator.
true.
And
Trying to get back in the mix.
Stavron took a well-needed nap, but upon waking, you were alerted to two messages on your holovid.
Oh, thank God for these notes. Okay, lay it on me.
As you approach the holovid, one you see is transmitting from Hannah herself, and the other is just initials from RG.
Okay, I'm making notes. I'm furiously making notes. RG. Okay. And so what is I'll get back to the first one. What is the RG one?
It says, "Meet me at the den."
Okay. So, I mean, sounds good. I like dens. I'll have to look that up on, Space Yelp. But tell me about the Hannah one.
Hannah says, "I'm on my way to Solaris."
Oh my gosh! And right as Logan left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So they're never. It's like, already I'm sure the fan theories have set the internet alight. Are Logan and Hannah the same person? I mean,
We've never seen him in the same room.
except for a couple. I mean,
except for multiple
Except for
times.
a couple
yes,
battle
except
myths.
for multiple times. We have to consider. I'm telling you, like, let's. I mean,
Listen, we don't know who was driving the other battle mech.
Is it a little out there? Yeah, but is it the only theory that fits all the facts?
Or are they both at a troon?
Okay, listen. Now we're getting somewhere finally. Kiko's cracked it wide open. So, okay, well, if she's going to be coming here, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It takes a long time to go places. So
Yep.
that could mean anything really. Um, but I mean, also, and she has to like check in with her team on Rochelle. So
Mhm.
there's going to be some time now. RG now, Kiko. I mean, do you know any RGs?
Um, I don't think that Rashawn does.
Roshan Goal? I mean, consider it. Consider
um,
it.
I I don't think Rashawn has heard of RG.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just looking at it, and I'm just thinking about and eventually I just start thinking about different words that start with RNG. Like it doesn't it doesn't
Just
go it doesn't go
refusing to
anywhere.
open the message.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know that it says "meet me at the den," but the
Uh-huh.
message is only
Yes.
from this RNG. So I'm just starting to think about um, just different things that start with those letters, and it at first it's names, like Roger, um, but eventually it's rutabaga. It just starts to sound like '90s band names after about.
Raul.
Yeah, Raul Julia.
Hmm.
Um,
Rip.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously too soon, but
Too soon.
too soon. Um, but yeah, I mean, my guess is that I'm going to work on that as hard as I can until like the letters don't look like R and G anymore, and try to figure out what the den. I mean, my presumption is, I mean, I hope that the den is going to be a spot in Zalara. That's my.
You remember, well, Roche, roll me an intelligence check. I don't know how much you remember.
Me.
Yeah.
I can't, nothing.
No, it's not going to be, you're probably going to beat a two.
Oh! 14.
Okay. So you remember that Chamber gave you a brief rundown of
Oh,
Zolara
the
and
next level.
all of the places you could go. Um, congrats on writing that down.
Oh, the places
Um,
you'll go.
I typed it all down, but it got eaten. I'm very
Yeah,
upset about it.
the cloud ate my homework. I think is
Yeah,
the,
so
the
I think I just need to watch the last the last session
and
on
take tender
YouTube
notes.
and retake notes.
Watch it at
so
1.5.
So you remember that in um, Zolara, there are several main districts.
Yes.
There's Amberton, which was the red light district. Harborton, which kind of is up and coming, but it has a lower standard of living right now. Um, Northern Heights, which is at the foothills of Solaris. There are several. It was bombed in the American nuclear attack, and it has several arenas that are built there now.
Interesting.
One was the Hartford Gardens, and the other is the King of the Mountain. And
Gotcha.
the city gets a lot of tourism. And there is the zones, which was also hit by the blast and remains pretty lawless. The den is called the Den of the Dispossessed, but it is a bar that is renowned to house rogues, mercs, assassin, corporate spies, and such.
Now, and that's in Northern Heights.
That's in another location. That's in a different area of Zolara.
Oh, okay. But this is a well-known enough
Hmm.
hive of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's on the southern end of Zolara.
Gotcha. Then is that associated with this dangerous and more lawless realm?
Um, I don't believe it actually is. No, it is not.
It just has a reputation.
Just has the reputation.
All right.
The
Well,
zones are up. The zones are on the northeast corner quadrant of the
gotcha.
city.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right. Now I've handcrafted artisanally some new notes for the campaign.
Yes, and you know that there are, Chamber also said that he would put you in touch with several people of for stables There is Gunther over at the King of the Mountain that you could check in if you wanted to rent out stables. Jamie Hartford over at the Hartford Gardens that might rent you stables. But he also has a name of Richard Richardson, um, who is who would be able to help you out with real estate for your apparently your new up and coming
A-
mech
Again, which is
facilities.
the smartest idea, maybe the smart idea.
I don't know about you, but Richard Richardson sounds like a fake name.
Richard Richardson, I think, is a pseudonym. Um, I'm I'm
I
putting
think he's
money
got
on
a
that.
I think he's got a bridge he wants to sell us.
Yeah, I'm putting yeah, I'm putting C-bills down for Richard Richardson not being a real guy. Um, but I mean, listen. I'll take a meeting with anybody. You know what I mean? So it's perfectly fine. So there's plenty to do there. So it seems like, maybe before we move the entire operation over there, it might be worth going there. It might be worth getting there and sort of seeing the lay of the land and trying to figure out which of these leads is high utility before we move the entire operation over there. Is my guess. So that's what we're going to do. We're gonna walk a mech in there. We'll charter some conveyance from Bergton to Zolara.
Okay, you can easily get there. Where do you want to go in Zalara?
Well, I think we meet up at the Den of the Dispossessed later, but first, I mean, we're gonna give the people what they want, and we're gonna find out that Richard Richardson's dad was also named Richard. He's like, I'm actually Richardson Jr. So I see no reason not to start with, not to begin as we mean to go on. Talk to Double R and see what the situation is about this hangar.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily make your way over. It takes a half a day's travel to get there.
Yeah, and of course I'm babysitting today. I got Rashawn Cole with me
Mhm.
and ZZ, just to get the lay of the land, because everybody else, I was gonna have everybody else packing up, and then we're waiting on the money to come in for the Calypso to be repaired. So we'll just let the rest of the team handle that stuff for now, and then we'll bring the PCs over there.
And you get a communication from Richard himself,
Yay!
asking. He has two properties for rent, one in Northern Heights and one in the Zones. Which would you like to view?
Let's see. Well, Northern Heights is a little more shishi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Zones, that's where things are a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I mean, so one is going to cost an arm and a leg. Well, they're both going to cost an arm and a leg, right?
Listen, where can Rashawn easily find lobster?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm thinking Northern Heights.
And not Terran lobsters. They're going to have some local thing, and you're like, it's not the same. It's not the same. It has 4 claws. It's like, you'd think that would be a value add. Not for him. He eats the claws and throws the rest away. So, yeah, first step, just to get the bad news out of the way first, let's go to Northern Heights. That's where Hartford is set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll get a hold of Jamie Hartford. I'll tell Richard Richardson that we'll be, we're going to go take a look at some stuff. He's like a space. He's like the Battletech version of like a real estate agent.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. You said Jamie Hartford?
Well, yeah, Jamie Hartford. That was just about a stable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are stables available at Hartford Gardens, which is in Amberton.
Yeah.
Also, Gunther has stables available at King of the Mountain, which is in Northern Heights.
Yeah. I have that on my notes. I just messed up a little bit in terms of the order. I
King
mean,
of the Mountain is a more popular arena these days,
yeah.
as it
I mean,
provides
yeah. I mean, it
better
sounds.
fights.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both good. I think that what we want to do first um, is check out the Northern Heights spot, and then depending on the size of these venues, it could be that we can handle some storage
Hmm.
on site.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I'm always looking to save a C-buck.
Yeah. Okay, so you can easily you make your way over to the coordinates for the Northern Heights building that Richard Richardson has sent you. And it is bright, shiny, and looks like it has been taken well care of. The maintenance on
It's
this
polished.
facility. Yeah, there is a location above the bay doors for signage to already be put in place.
Oh wow, dude.
Um,
It's got the mounts.
yeah,
I mean, that's 10,000 right
glass.
there. We're making money on this place.
But as you can see, it looks much like an arboretum as the walls are all glass, but inside you can see foliage that blocks
Why
the
are you
view.
doing this to me, Eric? Why are you why are you being this way? Severin is immediate. He falls in love with it.
Mhm.
It's, you know what I mean? It's zones who.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just see the bay doors slide open and the slickest three-piece suit, white handkerchief, squared in pocket, um, man walk out, buzzed cut with spike tips in the front,
Wow.
comes up to you and says, "Hi, I'm Richard Richardson. What can are you the Stavronotho?
I'm one of them.
I've heard many great things about you. Many great things. Listen, we're here to get you into a building and we're going to get you into something you're going to love."
And Stavrin is like, well, I think I might already be in love. And
Hmm.
I'll reach
Hmm.
out and gently brush the door actuator, like tenderly, like a lover.
Yeah,
And
and it is so smooth that as you slide your hand down the actuator, the bay door just slide open effortlessly with no squeaking and no
no
greasing of wheels.
oh my, I was worried about the squeak. I'm glad that you brought that up.
Hmm.
I was really concerned actually about any squeakage, um, pursuant to the new venue.
Hmm.
So yeah, so just in a dream, like the sort of dream in which a Disney princess would be surrounded by helpful animals who also know how to sew for some reason.
Hmm.
Um, I'm moving in, and in my mind,
Yeah.
the diorama of the place is already filled with
Well, as you
powerful
move
battle
in,
mechs.
there is a fountain. And
What the?
in the atrium, as you slowly walk in, you don't even see back into the mech bay yet. There is a counter with a concierge in place. The atrium fountain is that of a claim jumper, and water is shooting
Oh,
um,
come now.
out of its armaments. And Richard says, I did a little research. I know you had experience in a claim jumper, so we had this installed for you. Um, I hope you like it. This over here is where you can have your concierge or your sales department, whatever you
Yeah.
want.
This over
Um,
here is where you can weep openly because you
mhm.
can't afford this mythical robot heaven.
Mhm.
I
But
mean,
no,
yeah,
let me show you the bay. I think you're really gonna like it. Um, and he brings you over past the claim jumper spouting fountain, past the
a gentle
suite,
spray.
yeah, the suite of sales registers for as many employees that you really deem that you need. And he opens the doors into the mech bay, and you see enough space for at least 8 mechs. and it is fully equipped. Um,
Oh, so this
all
was this was already a garage up here.
Mhm.
It's interesting. Okay, so this is, God, I'm very curious. I'm curious now. I'm curious why it didn't work for the last owner.
Oh, they just old family. They just wanted to get out of the business, and they had no heir apparent, and so they're just trying to sell it off.
That's the best news I've heard all day. That's
Is this location zoned for retail and service? Can we use this
Uh,
Meg Bay as a shop?
I mean, what else
Rashawn
would you
isn't
do with
saying
it?
this.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think yeah, it's worth considering. Yeah, see, as soon as you turn the keys on this thing, it's just toxic sludge starts to flow out of the claim jumper, biting insects like gnats and tsetse flies begin to emerge from the brackish waters. I know we're in incredible danger here, but the idea that this family was getting out of the business and don't have an heir apparent, Severin thinks he can make that.
With Rashawn's perception, can he notice any wrinkles in the presentation?
There aren't any. Why
um,
would you look for those?
make me a perception check.
All right.
You look for them, you're gonna find them.
I've got a 12.
Okay, I got a +4 to this.
Mhm.
Um, I have a 10, unfortunately.
Roshan, as you kind of start to walk around the perimeter,
Hmm.
but as you scope out all of the bays, these are outfitted with every type of equipment you could any engineer and repairman could possibly need. This is coming fully stocked. There is You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, and to the contrary, there are things here that ZZ would probably uh, faint over.
So everything looks up and up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that I take it upon myself to just like, with the base of my palm, when I because I know that ZZ is looking at this stuff with dark hunger, and I'm just like making it, and we have to try to make a deal here. So I'm just like, just keep it down. Like right now you're here. Let's right now you're at a 7. I need you at a 3. And it's like I begin by roughly explaining the range, and then
Hmm.
she knows what's up. She knows that
Yeah,
she's
but then just like ripping the cord out of one of those little match boxes and letting it go, you just
yeah.
see her fly around the bay,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just a
literally jumping, examining everything, lighting torches. Um, you've never seen her this excited.
okay. All right. Well, there's going to be. I mean, now Richard Richardson obviously is going to be trying to protect his margin, and I understand that. Maybe I can, help him out on the back end of this. But I'm going to ask Richard Richardson directly. I'm like, I'm very curious about the previous owners. I mean, before I tried to, explore a purchase like this, I'd really like to have a conversation with them about, maybe taking on their legacy here.
Oh, well, and actually that's exactly what they're looking for. They're not going to sell this right away, but they will do a kind of like a rent to own. Your payments will be
Oh,
deducted from the total um, financing.
okay, interesting. So it's more
They
right
want they want to make sure whoever takes over it
is
will run the
is
stable
doing it
properly.
correctly. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
no doubt they've been burned in the past
Listen,
by
it's
lesser
these.
proprietors.
I mean,
Mhm.
everyone knows about these aggressive Zalara predatory lenders.
Oh
Mhm.
my gosh.
We're just
Oh, yeah,
falling into the maw.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, ZalaranBuys.com.
Yeah.
No, And you know that there is another
Payday
fucking
Max.
guy. Oh my god, dude. Um, you know that there is somebody. He's like Mr. Zalara, and he is. There's like it's like the Dread Pirate Roberts. There's like 10 of them, and they all work for the same thing, and they're all Mr. Zalara, but they're the ones that really know about the values. I say, well, listen. I mean, I'd love to meet up with them and talk to them about this, but I mean, I gotta say, we have a couple more places that I assume you're going to be with us here shortly as we go head over to the
Yep.
property there in the zones.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean,
I'm
we
afraid
can
I saw
more
the
than
I'm
just,
afraid I saw the best one first,
yeah,
but
I mean, you probably did.
let's do due
Um,
diligence. Let's just do the due diligence. I just wanted to rip the band-aid off. I mean,
mhm.
obviously this is a stellar venue, and I think we can really make something of it. But yeah, let's go take a look at this tarp covered shithole, and then we'll come back and invest our time in the proper way.
Well, just so you know, I mean, for your clarification, the uh, they want roughly about 350,000 C bills a month for this
Hmm.
facility.
Hmm.
11.2905
Yeah,
mil
yeah,
C-fills
yeah, yeah.
in the hopper.
Right, and then I think about how much we're paying after every fight. As long as we had good throughput, like as long as we had mechs moving through this, and the primary business of these areas is the destruction of mechs. So it seems like we can offer a concierge, a white glove product. We might be able to do something great there. But don't laugh at me. This is the most excited I've been in 2 years. I,
Uh,
I am all in on this place.
during this conversation, Roshan chimes in and says, "We can afford this."
Interesting that he would throw his hat into the ring so early. He must, yeah, okay, all right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna onboard that information. I mean, and I just
So
see,
does Richard Richardson.
yes, he can't get enough, and so yeah, yeah. I say, come on, let's head over to we got 4 or 5 places we got to take a look at today.
I want
All right.
this.
I mean,
No, it's like we're like walking out. It's like I want this.
No, Roshan doesn't leave.
Oh, dude, this is actually great. Like this scene where Stavrin is trying to get out just so that he isn't looking at it anymore, and then like so he is there in the doorway, and then Roshan is just in this empty. Like you can hear his voice bounce
Hmm.
inside the place. He's like he's standing there by the goddamn claim jumper.
uh, Mr. Otho, are you ready to see the next location?
I'm just gonna sit down where the doors should close.
Just on the ground.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit down for a second, and I'm gonna look inside. I'm just gonna look at all the corners.
Mr. Otho, this is, I mean, I'm trying to keep a decorum here.
Oh, me too. And then I'm gonna turn and face outside, and I'm just gonna try to picture. And I want to give me a sense of like what are the surroundings here? Like
Oh, you
I'm
see,
trying to picture like now it's
this is
about transit avenues.
right because of where this is in Northern Heights. Northern Heights, even though it was bombed out, it has built up, and because of the King of the Mountain Arena being so close, it has become a tourist destination. So you
Oh,
get more traffic. Most of the um, other buildings that are connected along the street rows are shops and different type and restaurants and places to eat and dining facilities. It's not run down in the least in this area. And they fit some of the same facade as this building, with its glass, floor to ceiling glass
Yeah,
windows.
the gazebo chic.
So this
Mhm.
is night and day from Bergton.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, though this is night and day even from other areas in Zalara.
Hmm.
So oh my gosh, here. So Kiko, let me pitch you some. Let me put something on your radar. Okay, so can you imagine? Okay, you know how it's like you have like your sort of like farm to table experience, agro-tourism. You know what I mean? Imagine a situation where these people they're coming in and it's like you want to see a working Met garage, right? I'm
So
telling you, there is the opportunities. There's about 6 ways to skin this cat.
so Roshan has internalized the necessity for looking like a mech warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's been a big part of
And
his
this is a
arc.
part of the facade. This is a part of
Oh, being connected to something like this. I see. Oh, this is where a mech warrior would go.
a quality
Yeah, top tier.
top tier mech warrior would be set up. This is a part of the vernier.
Yeah, well, it's the stage dressing, right?
Uh-huh.
For the career, for the brand.
And like Roshan knows that he can't mess it up this time.
This feels like a real thing that's happening. Like I'm freaking out a little bit. Like I don't these this place it keeps getting filed in the wrong place in my mind. It keeps getting filed as like as like a real important decision that I need to make, and I keep like falling back into like assessing it like in a P&L way. Like I'm like
um
I'm ready to authorize some expense reports.
uh Roshan says, I need this.
Right. I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna walk back in to the facility and look over at this thing which looks very much like the claim jumper. And I'm gonna look down at Roshan, kneel down and say, you can have it. And then I'm gonna stand up and turn around and I'm gonna say, don't be scared. And I'm gonna say, Richard, I mean there's a I mean
Can I call you Dick?
yeah, Dick. I was like, it's like, I think that we might be able to work together, but I definitely think that, I have a couple concerns. I think I saw a scorpion, and I'm worried about that. Um, just scuttling around, but I would love to meet and treat with the previous owners just to get a sense of, um, you know, get a sense of, you know, what we can do for them here, as well. But I mean, I think that we could be close to something if I hear what sounds right.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I can easily set a meeting up with you and Jennifer and Carl.
Notes. Okay, Jennifer and Carl
Yeah, the Haroldsons.
Haroldsons. I'm surprised there's no Harold Haroldson.
I think that was their grandfather.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, please call me Carl. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm into that, and it's like, so ultimately the next part of that, and it sounds like the King of the Hill. I mean,
King
it
of the
sounds
Mountain.
King of the Mountain. It's more of a it sounds like it's more popular, and so the stables might be coming at a cost that's associated with that. Because in my mind, I was like, well, maybe we can do sort of double duty over here. But no, I think the optimal scenario is that each of these 8 bays is is helping us pay down that lease. So, what are you pleased with yourself, Eric?
No, no, I'm stretching it just and thinking this just became Mortgage Simulator.
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, but that's the stuff that pops off on Steam.
I mean, that's why people come to BattleTech.
Yeah, they come to
Yeah.
Battletech for amortization. So, um, but no, I mean, I like that. I've already like my mind is already like casting out and reeling. What I got to do is I got to check out. I got to talk to Jamie Hartford about the Hartford stables, and I got to talk to Gunther about King of the Mountain. Because that's the missing part. Like I say, if each of these bays is either going to be used for us, but it'll be cheaper because we're doing it all in house. But it seems to me like there's got to be like a sliding scale where we can be doing repairs over here, for showtime, and then the rest of the cash is coming from these 8 bays here. So now I got to see what the expansion potential is. I mean, I'm gonna do a good perimeter thing.
Okay. On each side of the building, there is no expansion as it is encased by other
Yeah.
stores and high rises. But you probably think if you went out back, you could probably get it goes to the other street side, but it hasn't been developed. It looks like it is what the building
Oh,
behind had just been demolished.
I see. So
Wait.
this is one of those like gentrification things
Hmm.
where there's like a couple really nice streets,
Right.
and then it's chaos.
Well, it seems like Northern Heights is still being built up. Um, as you know, it's like Manhattan, it's always changing.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Um,
I'm fine with that. If
but on the backside, you could probably fit another two bays with a little extra space.
Okay, so there is some room to get up to 10 if I thought
Hmm.
it would be the right play. But we got to see how it works first. Um, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get Mr. Richardson's card, have him contact, Jennifer and Carl,
Hmm.
and we'll try to figure out a time where we can come back and talk about this place. And then, God, I keep thinking about the branding. I mean, it would probably freak out. It would probably freak Rashawn out. Oh no, it might not. If we just after we start popping in Zolara, I think we might work Rashawn like directly into the branding of the right. Like this is where he goes to get his stuff done, and it's like, of course, these are both things that I can move on the board, but
More importantly, how
How
many
many points are you cutting in? No.
how many printing presses can we fit into this space?
yeah, print exactly because there's also because we have to be thinking about how to manufacture our tab. This can be the home of tabs here as well. You know what I mean? Like there's big. It's the sky's the limit. It's a blue ocean strategy.
Hmm.
Um. So yeah. Once I get that information from him, then I think we're off. And these are all going to be relatively close to here. We might as well just hit King of the Mountain first and talk to Gunther.
Okay. You can easily make it over to the King of the Mountain. It's only about a 10-minute walk from where you are. As you um, get there, you think it has about the capacity to fit about 13,000 people in the arena. As you see, its outside exterior
Yeah.
has been kind of laden like a carnival, but in mountain shape, right? It's got all the bells and whistles
Oh, I
flying.
see. So the branding, it's got pennants and
Yep,
streamers, but it's
exactly.
craggy looking.
Yep.
Nice.
And there are two giant um, old arched doors that open up as
Oh
you
wow. So
move
it's very
towards it.
it is a mech coliseum basically.
Hmm. And someone kind of scuttles out really quick
Ah.
and looks up at you and says, Bob, what are you doing here? How can I help you? You know the arena is closed today.
Oh,
Games will be this weekend.
oh. I mean, and I'm hoping to be in attendance myself. I am I do operate a Mechwarrior stable, and I am very curious about securing storage pursuant to us taking part in these games.
Okay, we don't have much space left, but I can go get Gunther and see if he'd like to talk to you about it.
Oh, this isn't even Gunther. This is great. I say, yeah, we would love to talk to Gunther. Is it Gunther or is it Mr. Gunther?
What? No, just Gunther.
Just Gunther. That's enough. All right. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. But yeah, I mean, and I can understand why it would be difficult. It seems like things are going quite well here. So.
Yep, and he scuttles back in, and after a couple minutes, you see a larger man come out of the door. He's about 5'8", stocky, little bit balding, but buzzed cut hair with a white beard. And he walks up. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?
Well,
My associate says you're looking for some stable space."
Well, I've got I say it's sad, but I have a few currently homeless mechs, and with us moving our operations into Zalara, I mean, we thought we'd start with the best.
Well, you're right about that, but I don't got much space left, but I don't know. Maybe if there was, I haven't even heard of you. Are you new to this town? I mean, you don't even seem like you fought here. You have at least fought in this arena if you were somebody.
I say no. Obviously, Gunther. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is Solaris is a place where people come to make their fortune, to make their story. Ours is just getting started. I don't know if you. I mean, out here it might not be a big deal, but I don't know if you follow any of the smaller leagues. Say Bergton. There were a few high-profile matches there recently, featuring members of Tiamat, even.
Well, we like to make everyone welcome here, so I'm willing to talk. But let me show you the inside. How many mechs did you say you were going to be you needed space for?
I mean, in terms of the full complement, basically, is we drop basically 5 mechs. I'm talking to Kiko right now. We basically, our configuration is that we have 5 mechs that are essentially an active rotation, and then we have
Roshan chimes in.
Yeah. I'll just fold my arms.
With the number of mechs, the types of mechs, God, what's the term for like the exact volume of each mech in terms of space.
Okay. I get it. The kid knows his stuff. Jeez, calm down there, little man. It's gonna be fine.
What is it?
All
Oh
right.
yeah, the displacement of each mech.
Yes, exactly. The volumetric displacement.
Yes, Doc Larry has it. The tonnage.
Exactly. I'll just be like, all right. Thank you.
And Gunther walks you through the main gates onto the ground floor of the arena itself, and exactly as the name states it, there is a giant mountain in the middle of this arena that you can see risers for mechs to make their way up to the top.
Oh, weird. Okay, and I mean, I presume that's a thrilling and unique part of this particular. It's like Rainbow Road or whatever. Like every track is going to have some quirk.
Oh yeah, the mechs the jocks make their way up there, and then whoever's left standing at the top wins. It's pretty easy concept.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a lot of
crowds seem to like it.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a lot of melee activity there. It's not always like mechanically recommended, but I wonder if it's a feature of this venue. Yeah, I mean, so I'm looking around at the rest of it because I mean we've been at the scrapyard, and the scrapyard, I mean, looks like it and feels like exactly what it is. This is a little bit more, a little classier element.
This is like going to freaking what was it, medieval knights or whatever, like
Oh yeah.
Medieval times.
medieval times.
times, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, so it's got like mech statues and stuff. Like
it's got everything. It's all the bells and whistles.
So is it
There's
like
lights.
gaudy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think it
It's
might be a
out of
little bit
control.
much.
Yeah.
Dude, can you
It's
imagine?
overboard.
Dude, and you know that you go back to concessions and they've got like this. They've got like
They've
an
got like a
Atlas.
mech that the Atlas head with the straw in it, right? You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Or it's like it has like a beer PPC, and it's, you give them you lays your money down, and it's like a fire hose.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is all canon. This is it's all happening. No, it should be too much. This should be the medieval times of BattleTech, and
Mhm.
we're going to be in this venue for a while, so we should take every opportunity to make it as stupid as possibly imaginable. And I like this place. I like this place because it's close, but I think that I think that we're going to be paying too much for it, and that presumes they even have any availability. So I think we probably just I think that this is probably a lost cause. But I'll say, yeah. I mean, we've been looking at Jennifer and Carl's old place.
Oh yeah, they're wonderful. The Haraldsons, love them, love them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great people, great
Good folks.
people. Yep, love them.
Yeah.
Can't talk good enough about him. I feel sorry for Carl. He's getting, he's older in age. Happens. Things,
No, it comes
can't
for
live
everybody.
forever.
It comes for everybody. Yeah, I mean, my prostate's like this. Yeah.
Whoa. Hope
It
you're not
has
getting
a
any
gravi-
mix.
It has a gravitational pull. Let me put it that way. But yeah, I mean, so in my mind, I was like, hey, we're just right down the street. Maybe this would be a good place to store the rest of the equipment. But I mean, I think I've come to you at a time, Gunther, where business is too good. I think it is what it is. But thanks for the tour. Hope to bring some ordnance out here next time I see you. Come away with some money.
Okay. Well, I guess nice talking to you.
I mean, do you have a space?
I mean, you didn't ask.
Well,
But
the
yeah,
other-
we got it.
The other guy said he didn't know if there was space. I didn't know if it was a sales tactic.
No, why would it be a sales tactic? You
I mean,
weirdo?
I don't know. It's just, well, maybe I can find something for you. I mean, this is.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe listen, I'm pretty straightforward. If you want that kind of stuff, go somewhere else. So that's a little ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Well,
But listen, I've got probably four we could crack open and maybe make a fifth bay, but I mean, you got to do something for me. I don't even know what yet, but we got to come to some kind of.
oh,
There's got to be some
listen.
reason. There's got to be some reason why I put you in here to use up this space because I could use it for a lot of other things.
This motherfucker. Okay. Well, all right. I say, well, listen. Let's talk about. I mean, if you don't mind talking shop with me for a little bit, I mean, I would love to increase the attach rate on your concessions. And
I mean, give me a break. Come on, that's not
think
possible.
I think I have a unique tool.
How about 15%?
Listen, I didn't say it on purpose. I specifically didn't bring up that number on purpose. And now here you are. I don't even want to know what it says in your black book. I think our final cut is like -30.
Yeah.
Give every Tom, Dick, and Harry access to the fucking mother load. Now, so, Gunther, and I say, God, I was just watching some sales techniques on TikTok. Let me see if I can remember.
Why? Jesus.
Let me. No, it came up. I didn't look for them. It just
Mm-hmm.
they knew that I was gonna need to sell an imaginary product to an imaginary man in an imaginary universe. That's the power of the algorithm. I say, well, listen, because usually it'd be like, hey, so what am I going to do to make you look good for your boss, right? But in this particular case, it's going to be like
He learns one thing from Hartman, and that's what he grabs.
And it's but it's a good thing. And and so basically, I'm gonna say no, Gunther. Look, I mean, I think like a lot of other, and it's fine. It's got nothing to do with King of the Mountain. Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously concessions. It's flat year over year for a lot of venues.
Are you negging him right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I see. Listen, you have to understand. Like we've been in tournaments all around the sphere, and
Shit.
the reality is that um, it's a
I
space.
don't hear anything you're saying. My glasses went on. Or
Oh,
my
here.
earbuds. Oh,
Don't
there we
worry.
go.
I'd be happy to. I'm not actually saying anything, so it's
Yeah.
basically.
Oh,
It's just Stavron prattling on.
Yes, exactly. And so, yeah, I'll say now. Look, um, it's a space that's frankly ripe for disruption, and I think that I'm in a position to give you a lever that has a lot of torque in this market.
okay.
And then out in the middle of the pause, I reach out and grasp an imaginary lever and pull it. Maybe it's just a metaphor. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
That's what I got.
You want it? Okay. So how does this benefit me?
Oh, I mean, C-bills. Hopefully that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you about something. First of all, I'm going to put you onto some podcasts that
What?
are really going to get your juices flowing. Um, but yeah, I mean, what I'm talking about is, it's an interplanetary fraternity that's growing every day. I'm talking about tabs.
Okay. And
I want you in.
what the hell's a tab?
Yeah, yeah.
We're
And
back.
so-
So the his little assistant holds out two tabs to you. One is a foil and
Mhm.
one is of Roshan.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I want him to sign it.
yeah.
You can have this. I just want him to sign it.
I say, Gunther. Um, it seems like there's already some interest among the staff.
What are you talking about?
I'm just, I'm just saying. I mean, I'd be.
Gunther doesn't see any of this, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, he's just shuffled out.
No, no, no. You turned around.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
kid was behind him.
Oh, okay. I see. Now I understand where everything is happening in space.
Mhm.
So I'm going to turn around, and say, "This is understand where I mean, Black Remnant is a deeply diversified organization. We have. I was going to say that we had a lot of revenue streams, but these are really revenue tributaries that lead into a revenue lake or pond.
Um,
You tell me if that sounds good to you. They're all coming. Basically, they're all going in, and then, but one of those is what your associate has right here in his hands. Unique, powerful collectibles in demand throughout the entire inner sphere. These are incredible, collectible.
yeah, you said collectible. I get it.
Yeah, but they're incredible too. And
Okay.
and I think that you'll be delighted to know that our first set sold out in minutes in Bergton, and we're always looking for new licensors. But I think that especially in a venue like this, you can take advantage of the upside in a way that perhaps they couldn't have.
So how does this help me sell a concession?
Oh, because we have a variety of ways. These can come along. They can be sold at the concession stands themselves. Every one of the places that you have right now selling a greasy whip-like hot dog on an ancient bun.
Okay.
It can now also be a vector for a virulent collectible disease that we call tabs.
Okay, so they buy a hot dog.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
give them a tab with their hot dog.
Yeah, but I mean, but no, no, if you give it with it, no, that isn't it. This is, you have a whiteboard? I'll kneel down in the dust of the tournament space, and begin doing a TED talk. And so I say, I mean, first of all, the very first tier obviously is going to be, are there tabs that are exclusive to King of the Mountain? I say yes. Your associate says yes. Your bank account says yes. And here's how it works. Essentially, people are going to be buying more. Each purchase is going to have this attached. No reason to give them away. The truth is, the demand out there is such that I had people stopping me in the street. I was scared for my life. But all they wanted was the tabs, luckily, and not my wallet or my shoes.
Okay.
I'm saying I can offer you a giant box of these, and you can sell these along all of your regular retail channels. We can work it out so there's unique product that people can only get here. All I can say, Gunther, Solaris who?
Okay, so
this
they get
never heard of her.
They buy an item.
Zalara is where it's happening right now.
So buy an item, get a tab.
No. I'm recommending that you buy the tabs from me and then sell the tabs along with. I would do a tab meal, for example. That
okay, but it's
unique,
two things. So
it comes with a powerful, unique collectible.
Okay.
We're changing the game.
All right. And how much is this going to cost me?
A lot, probably. Yeah, up front. The setup costs are insane. But over time, right?
This is what TikTok has taught you? Yeah. Okay. So
you got to spend money to make money.
Probably 10 or more years.
There you go.
Until you're digging your way out of this. No. We have the facilities. We can handle manufacturing, and the labor costs are they're pretty low. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so how much?
Not zero, but it's not zero. You know,
what's it going to cost me?
I mean, I have no idea. I haven't made this type of deal before, but I mean, if he's trying to get them in bulk, I say, okay. Oh, he said, "What's it going to cost me?"
Yeah.
I say, it's cheaper than you think. It's cheaper than you think. You see, listen, I'm going to send you, let me get your card. I'm going to send you it's going to be a prospectus, but I think when you start reading it, you're going to realize it's a manual for living. Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still haven't answered my question. What?
It's cheaper than you think to get started.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. So when you have a chance to look over that, I mean, let me know how it goes. I think there's a way for us to work together, work out this, stabling for the mechs. Obviously, we're going to be bringing top tier talent to King of the Mountain as well. And then I say, God, I apologize. I have a meeting with Jamie Hartford up at Hartford Stables next. I ended up taking. I get excited when I talk about the product. I mean, I am all. You have to understand. I'm also a fan of the product.
Okay. Good luck with him.
I'm a collector
Have
myself.
fun, buddy.
Well, what is he? Does he look weird or something?
Oh no, he's fine.
Yeah. I feel like you're saying he's not fine. I'm.
No,
There's just a
perfectly fine.
smell.
Enjoy the gardens.
I now I say I'll try.
I
I guess I'm gonna look over it to his assistant and like sort of like just kind of check in like okay. Big nods. Okay. Um. Well, deal. I say, come on, kids, and then I rustle up my doggies, um, and then we
Wait, and the
I
little
take out my I
assistant
take
runs
out my
after you with the Roshan card.
I take out my folding map. I say, work on your bus.
Well, what? I gave you this to.
Yeah, yeah. It's pay to play, buddy.
Yeah, Rashawn's completely oblivious to this.
He has no idea. Yeah. Say, you help me, I'll help you. Maybe. That's the Stavron
And you
guarantee.
just see his shoulders just drop, and he just walks slowly away.
There's a tinkle of gentle piano, in the manner of the Incredible Hulk ending theme.
Yeah.
More jokes for Gen X. That's what we offer here on this show. Now, so yeah, I mean, next up, we're heading over to the Hartford stables, which I guess are not good. We'll find out.
Yeah. It is a little bit longer. The Hartford stables are over in the Amberton quarter.
Yeah.
Amberton is in the where are we looking? Amberton is
Yeah. I was surprised to learn that
it's
Amberton is the red light district. I feel
yes.
like that's misnamed.
Mm-hmm. Would you like it to call it the green?
I'll talk to somebody about it.
Okay. It's in the northwestern quadrant of the city.
Okay.
And
I have a natural affinity for the Northwest.
yep. But as you start walking there, you know, making your way over, it takes a while to get there, but you can eventually see that the shopping and the storefronts are all kind of downgrading a little bit. They're not as nice as they were in the tourist centric heights.
We're just like traveling through time, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and you clearly come to what is the arena of the gardens. You can see tree foliage um, bouncing over the side walls uh, of of the gardens.
Mm,
Roughly, you know, the walls are all stone but cracked.
okay.
It's a little smaller than the King of the Mountain. You think it holds about 8,000 people instead of the 13 to 14 that Gunther was boasting. Um, but you can see ivy running down,
Yeah.
overrunning the walls. But a similar style door to this arena.
Interesting. I mean, I wonder. I'm very, very curious. Like, if the arenas just had a specific style. Like, I wonder if they're all like from a specific era, but now time has just sort of warped what each of these areas is. Yeah, I mean, what can I pull from the vibe, or is that the vibe? It's a more of like a hanging garden, like a Babylonian
Yeah, pretty
thing,
much.
as opposed to the sort of
The
almost
arid, yeah,
comically overwrought spectacle of the other place.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna waltz up to the ticket counter, I guess. I mean, I'm sure they're not in operation now either. I just gotta talk to a man about a horse.
Yep, and there is someone working the will call saying, and it is a young teenager, and she just looks at you. She's like, "Hi, can I get you tickets for this weekend's matches?"
Listen, I think that I would like a ticket to this weekend's matches, so
Great. How many?
I'll purchase three.
Okay.
Um, And I say, actually, we have, we have a stake in a competitive organization as well, and we were actually wondering if we
Oh,
could
good
talk
for
to someone,
you.
right? We're trying to make a name for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're out there hustling every day. Is there someone that we could talk to about stabling, some of our battle mechs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably my older sister.
I say, well, listen, we would be delighted to make her acquaintance.
Okay. And you see her just run away.
Yeah, it'd be great if she never came back. Just
No.
she runs away as though being chased by a leopard, an elusive spectral leopard.
And
It'll away for a while. I hope it should be a minute. Like it should
yeah,
be like just a little
yeah,
bit
it
too
takes
long.
about 10 minutes,
Yeah.
but then the doors finally open and a woman walks out uh, and kind of stares you up and down, and she's like, "Hello, I hear you're looking to you need space
Yeah, that's
in the
the
arena."
that's the play. We're looking for a Jamie Hartford.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, hey, Jamie, it's my great pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Stavrin Otho. Let me introduce you to my associates. This is Victoria. She handles the mechanic work in our group. And then this, I'm not sure if you've seen any of the recent games out of Bergton,
I have not.
but this is Rashawn Cole. And it's like, I have not, and it's like the Rashawn Cole just sort of like falls out of his mouth and onto the ground.
Yeah.
Uh, but look him up. I mean,
Do you know who I am?
Yes,
I don't.
exactly. I don't.
I don't know who you
I
are.
do not. But, no, do you know who I am? Is one thing. It's like, do you know who he is? It's somehow even weirder. No, it's like I'm not. What am I trying to inherit here? So, I say, well, yeah. I mean, we're just making our way, up to the Zolara level of this career. We're super excited to get it started. We're actually looking at um, starting up a garage over at Jennifer and Carl Haraldson's old place.
So what do you need? What do you need room here for?
Well, the best expression of that, the best way to earn out on that is to make sure that each of those bays is full of paying work. But the truth is that we also have mech warriors, and that's the primary goal. And we're climbing that ladder.
Listen, I get it. I mean, I'm trying to improve the reputation of this place. So if I put some
I say, listen,
jocks
I'm
in here, I
I'm
want
new
them
in
to
town. I say
really be on board.
I'm new. I say I'm new in town. I haven't seen anything that I dislike about this place.
Yeah, well, Gunther over there, he keeps beating us month over month, and I want to put a little dent in that. So,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
if you're going to be here, I want you to be here, not running your own business.
Well, listen, it's a big organization. I got my thumb in a lot of pies. If you know what I'm talking about. Not real
No.
pies. Well, it means that I'm doing a lot of stuff, but not too
Oh,
much
okay.
stuff. Not too much stuff. In terms of a lot of the day to day, run of the mill grind. Tootsie handles that. And then obviously, our accountant Freya does a lot of good. She makes sure that we stay in the black. I wouldn't worry about stretching too thin. Is all I'm trying to say. It's a weird, and understand that we're only a small frond of a great bush that is Otho's 88, and so I mean I don't know if you've heard of it. That ring a bell at all?
No,
No.
no.
There's 88 of them. I mean, it's a bunch.
Okay.
So it's a big organization, is all I'm saying. But listen, you're talking about what you can do to stand out in a crowded marketplace, I've got two suggestions. One, I can bring you the most promising son of Bergton that has come out of there in 100 years.
Okay.
And I can offer you a limited window of exclusivity for the Hartford Gardens.
Stavron should
That's only step one of my plan.
Stavron should utilize Chamber Boggs's as a point
Reference?
because
Yeah,
that's who people know here.
Yeah, because he moves up and down through the circles.
Everyone knows who Chamber Boggs is. They don't know who we are.
But everybody else is mega local.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll say, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the work of Chamber Boggs.
Oh yeah, Chambery's great.
Well, I was going to say, I think that you're going to see the name, especially if you're looking at his recent work, you're going to see the name Rashawn Cole come up once or twice. And I say, just between you, me, and the fence post. And then I just point back and I say, that's Rashawn Cole.
Okay, great.
All right. That's the first, that's my ante. I haven't even played my card yet, my real card. And it's not even a card. It's a tab.
Such an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's a tab.
What the hell is a tab?
Keep tabs on this.
What?
So these kids don't have any tabs.
No, there's no tab. There's no examples.
Kid, I say, well, listen, I'm going to send you a prospectus. And I think after you read it, you'll agree. It's not a prospectus. It's a way of living.
What?
Yeah. It's a plan. I say, I have a 5-step plan.
I love the fact that you now have practice with this spiel and it doesn't get any better.
No, I say,
like you haven't altered it at all to make it more appealing.
no. He thinks of it. It's like a cargo cult. He thinks of it like a magic spell. That if he just says the syllables in the right timing, but no. But basically, I'm going to send the same mail to both of these people, and it's going to have all the same shit in it. But I say, now, Jamie, look. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I didn't really like what I saw over at Gunther's place. I think he's gotten away from what this sport is about. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure if that's a place that I'd like to spend my money. I think kids might like it, but I think that you're doing something out here for the real fans, and I like to think that's what we do.
I'm glad you see that.
Well, I see it's obvious. Okay. It's obvious in every stone of this place. So I say, can I get a card? I'd love to contact you back, give you a little bit more information about who we are, what we can do, and what we can do for you.
Sure.
Did you guys know this person was in here?
No, and I hate it. Yeah, I hate this person.
I'm gonna put you on QVC or something like
Would
that.
you?
Jesus.
Finally make some money. That's good.
You notice like Roshan, he's looking at the Hartford Gardens differently than King of the Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, King of the Mountain is
Roshan, like, he doesn't say it outright, but you can tell that he appreciates the more grounded presentation and the lack of novelty in the
Roshan,
actual...
what you notice?
What was that?
If this will affect your speech, what you notice is that the barriers in the gardens are actual trees. It's made out of natural substances. So like the walls,
weird.
Everything, it's all tree line.
So it's like mega juxtaposition between the battle mechs and then this natural environment. That's wicked, honestly. Like, that balls.
But like Roshan thinks that there's more. Uh,
Potential.
the King of the Mountain is more about the King of the Mountain and less about the Mech Warriors.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm already thinking it's like I'm watching her and her face, and I'm doing the rest of my thing, but I'm already making a PowerPoint. Like
Yeah.
I'm already using Space PowerPoint.
But like Roshan doesn't tell you this. You just, based on his body language.
Just the text.
Yeah.
It's just the texture
Mhm.
of his consciousness. I can see that I know when he is at ease and when he's not at ease. I don't always
Mhm.
know why, but I know what the
Right.
clarity is.
hmm
Well, yeah, I'm glad we went to both places because this is very, very interesting, and I think I can put together a 360 deal that offers. Um, I think I can put together like the different points that are going to make sense for her, because yeah, I mean she's up against it here. I'd be surprised if this wasn't a family thing too. Honestly, it's like your little sister's running the fucking ticket booth. You're out here talking to clients like this. I mean, we have the opportunity to make the right decision on both of these things where we're talking to this one family about someone who can take up the mantle, and then we're talking to this other family that's essentially like they're running a theme park that was popular in the 80s, and they're wondering what they can do to stand out. Like this is what I want from an adventure.
The Hartford Gardens in all respects has space
Yes,
rather than the King of the Mountain.
exactly right. Exactly right. And my issue, like I say, when we were looking at the garage space, I was like, I don't want to be paying two mortgages. You know what I'm talking about? But and then you're talking about the triple net, and it's like the fees just keep piling up. But what I think would be interesting here is, I bet we can set up a really, really nice deal. They're going to have room, and we can really tie these two things together, and we can give them something really special. Kiko, what do you think? I think there could be something very interesting. Are you familiar? I mean, I don't watch this program. Okay, I don't really. Probably shouldn't be using it as a metaphor if I haven't seen it. But I think I understand what happens in this program, and I think that it
He
might have.
totally watches whatever this is.
No, I've never brought myself to do it, but I think I might enjoy it. But the issue is that as soon as I find out about it, it's because of spoilers, so I can't actually watch the product. There's a show called The Masked Singer.
Oh no,
And
don't watch that. That's fucking horrible. Oh god,
yeah, and I haven't, right? But and I know, Kiko, you're saying, why is he talking about this?
yeah.
Also,
I think
why is he talking about it for so long?
I think everyone
Also, why are you talking
in
about it in
chat
Battletech?
also is like wondering where this is going because no one has any idea.
I think that there is a cool opportunity because we're gonna keep building up the Roshan brand. Like that's obviously gonna happen. But I think especially here at Hartford Gardens.
Roshan is gonna become a singer.
No. I was just gonna say, listen, if we tried to put some Macross in here, are you trying to tell me that you would hate it? Don't even front. Don't front. What if you were singing inside a robot's palm? Would that do anything for you? But no. But for real though, like a masked singer type situation where it's like they've got this mystery mech warrior that so it's like they're going to be competing against the other people who are like big at this place, and we build up this mystery brand, and then it's revealed.
You want to turn Roshan into Dread Pirate Roberts?
Well, yeah, exactly. But then it's like oh, it's Roshan the whole time. Hey, and then while we're building this kind of stuff up, but I'm thinking that this could be a really exciting. It's like a WWE sort of thing, right?
Yeah, Iris has it. Roshan will become the Tuxedo Mask.
Yes, exactly. Exactly right. But no, I think that if we can work with them to like essentially put together a promotion, um, we can come at this situation a couple times. And obviously, let's not forget tabs. Um, I'm gonna put you. Yeah, exactly. Like Mo is exactly right. We essentially have our own version of the bounty hunter, right? Exactly. Like, why not? Why not do it? God, you know what? You could even go out there with that chunk of the bounty hunter's plate. We're gonna make you a fucking wrestler. This is gonna be like Rey Mysterio Jr. We're gonna go in and we're gonna make you. We're gonna make you a mech that
I
is.
think that this gambit would have needed to have started in Bergton, but we probably don't want to sabotage the progress made.
Listen, I'm. Listen, she can do this with somebody else, I guess. I'm just saying it is a powerful.
Also, Chamber would be fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's like I work for Chamber now, is what it
I
is.
know. It's like
It's
I've already
good.
got, he's like, a third of the way through on the bio, and you want to pull this crap?
Yes, exactly. He's like,
Oh, what if Roshan disappears?
the book is done. Like
I
the book
know.
is finished. It has been finished for a while. He's just waiting to put in final dates.
Yeah, but Fifth Daughter has it though. Self-sabotage is pretty much Stavron's thing. So
Yeah, sabotage. But anyway, that should be the name of the first novel. Sabotage. Um, but no, we've put together some interesting. There's some interesting arcs here in Zolaris. Zolaris cool so far.
No, I didn't understand that it would be less about actually competing in the arenas and more of like a sim
Well,
on
yeah.
real estate and business partnerships.
No, but
Neither did I, and then now we're here.
it's a good energy though, and I think that
And I've got to write banking mechanics.
Yes.
yes, now we're talking. I want to be able to park my C bills where I can get the best return.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
the Inner Spheres version of Swift?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's
Yeah.
probably still Swift.
Listen, also what people come to Battletech for.
Yes, exactly.
International exchange and
Exactly. Routing issues.
yes, routing.
But no, I think that because the game is just different here. Like, yeah, you're just in Bergton, you're just down up to your ass in the mud, and anybody who gets out of there is blessed by the gods.
But it makes sense. Like in Bergton, you have to. There's only one thing there, and that is competing.
Yeah.
Once
what
we
makes it
jump
appealing.
up the next tier, there is ancillary processes involved with
Well, there's mega logistics, and then
being
where
a
we're-
success.
Exactly. But then because of these structures that surround the games at this tier, this is the weapon. This is the weapon that Tiamat was able to use against Roshan. It's because as the farther up, like the more elevated you get in the system, the more dominated it is by existing players. And so even once we get these deals moving, the truth is that the story's not over, because that was how they actually killed his career. It wasn't on the field. It was
Machine.
It was the machine that relies on Tiamat games for its biggest payouts, right? Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, yeah, that's...
I don't know why this is exciting.
I am...
It shouldn't be at all.
Dude,
I'm super excited about,
Do you see, the hair is up. Like, I don't... Like, my skin is alight with electricity. There is no reason that this should be...
like being in a
as
partnership
interesting as it
with
is.
an arena was not on my Solaris bingo card.
No, but it's like all of these systems are just there to they're there to support Roshan in his like this is just the railgun that's going to propel the Ferris slug that is Rashawn Cole's career, and but it's like it's so funny. Like that wasn't my intention, but it's so clear. But it's like when you play the game and you look at the system, you're like you're trying to figure out how to make these things work, and it we did not have enough infrastructure to maintain the amount of repairs that we needed to run to do that full time. It's like we actually, if you just look at the numbers of the system, it's like we had to do something else. This is the weirdest. This is just the weirdest game I've ever played. It's so interesting. I don't know. I'm cranked up. I can't wait. I can't.
Yeah, you don't think? Do you think Tiamat cares about mech repairs?
They
Like
don't think about it at all.
that was like half of our games post competition is how do we get these mechs
No,
fixed?
and exactly. And, and it was always funny. And then
I know.
we're always trying to figure this thing out. And then it's just like, wait a second. No, this is the act. It's like fucking what do they call it? The founder, Ray Kroc,
Yeah.
where
yeah.
he has where somebody has to
That's
come
like-
by and somebody has to come by and tell him that he's in the
Real estate is the
business
game, is what
and
you're
not in the restaurant business. It's the
Yeah,
same thing. It's
so
like,
so just let everybody know, Black Remnant is now a Battletech's 4X game.
Yeah,
exactly.
we switch genres. And obviously it's our great pleasure. And I was just gonna say, it's like because I'd gotten some requests. They're like, hey, do you know when the show's gonna be back? And I'm like, as soon as we can. And then it's like we come back with a hard hitting,
Foundational
business foundations 101 course. You can come back and get a new one every Tuesday, I guess. I can't wait. I feel so alive.
We should catch Pearl Chaser up on what Tiamat is.
Oh, Pearl Chaser. Here, listen. And then, and then we may end up zipping it up. But
Yeah.
So Pearl Chaser, what you have to know is that, pursuant to Stavron's goal of putting Rashawn Cole on the biggest possible stages in the inner sphere, as a mech jock in these games, it turns out that there is already there are already significant players, of course, and some of them are like in stables and teams, and at least inside the Black Remnant, little shard of the Battletech universe, it is essentially a group of 5 pilots. You can imagine the colors, and these pilots are essentially like they're mech warriors, but they're also essentially like influencers and superstars. They're true public individuals. And the person who used to be inside Tiamat, guys, it's Dirk.
Yep.
Dirk
Jester?
Yeah, Dirk Jester. So Dirk Jester used to be in Tiamat, and now he's like that. It's like Harry Styles. He was like part of the boy band, and now he's doing solo projects. And so Dirk Jester and Tiamat, essentially, even when Rashawn was very, very young and had a chance at these games, he showed Dirk Jester up, and he didn't win, but it should have been easy, and Rashawn made it hard. And so now we're dealing with some of the politics, the political aspects of shifting from like the small town league into this middle tier where they may have their talons, to maintain a metaphor, probably extend pretty far in. Yeah, now you know. And that's the rest of the story. But no, guys, this was super fun. I mean, I certainly enjoyed myself. I miss playing this game a lot.
Good to be back.
I'm glad to see. It's very, very good to be back for sure.
Just to give everybody an update in chat, the studio is still in the process of being put back together, so we will likely be doing BR in this format for a bit, but we hope to be more consistent back on our usual time slot on Tuesdays.
Absolutely. Here, and Iris, the last thing we can do, I do have a question myself. In Bergton, Stavron met Ball and at breakfast put a sausage in his pocket. We must know if that moldy husk of meat is still in there. Obviously, the answer is yes. Stavron's pockets, they're part of like an armor. His armor configuration just sort of looks like regular clothes, but his pockets are like a humidor. They are a climate controlled environment. But it was damaged during a skateboarding accident. And so that aspect of the pants no longer functions correctly. Now, what I can tell you is that it's turned into something like a Landjäger, it's like a German sausage jerky. And so obviously it's still in there. It's not as moist as it once was. It's dry and chewy, but it's still there for him whenever he needs it. Finally, people are asking the real questions.
I did not take notes on that.
Well, that's for the best. That's for the best. Well, would you like to send us off, Mr. Benson?
I guess we'll see you all next Tuesday.
You will. Oh, see you next Tuesday. That's right. That's the traditional send-off. All right. See you guys.
Bye.